While this particular game has never been on the channel before, I think it's time that we do so. Portal is a game that I've made videos on before, long before PandaPowerSauce even existed. It's a game that I've done full Let's Plays of before, and is a game that I haven't actually played in years. I mean, if you want proof, here it is. So I think it's time to take a trip down memory lane, down to one of the games that I first made videos on nearly 7 years ago. It's time to prepare your portal guns, get hooked up on your companion cubes, and question where the alarm clocks are so that I can break them as I play the entirety of Portal 1, the game that wants to kill you. We wake up inside this strange looking box, probably about to get probed, to find that we're part of a testing lab. Because Valve does that surprisingly a lot, didn't you know? We got a toilet, a clock, and that's pretty much about it, unless we count this coffee mug. I then start shoving everything into the toilet, because I mean, what am I gonna do in here? The portal opens, and I realize that I'm also a hot chick. Nice. I'm also being watched, please help. We then go through the easiest puzzle ever, and shortly after, we get access to our very own portal gun. It's pretty dope, but not before I get shot and killed. That's alright.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Jesus, GLaDOS, that's pretty dope for a Daughter's Day. Like, what are you testing her for? Like, AIDS, recent strange activities? Or are you gonna test that she's subscribed? Because only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. It's a good segue. Destroying the clock makes a strange noise. It's really weird. I'm like, what are you doing, Valve? Alright, now watch how fast I do this. This thing is gonna keep following me, isn't it? Like, seriously.
Our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will start. While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the Aperture Science high-energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused unbelievable. You.
Subject name here.
Must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
At least she cares for some safety. Ha! I see you, Alarm. You're mine.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it. The Enrichment Center apologizes for this clearly broken test chamber.
It ain't broken, it's just too good for me. I mean, haven't you seen me play Portal before? This test involves us to become a bird and fly around for some reason.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not. Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Good way to explain that, GLaDOS. You're real good. Now that's comedy.
Now that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
Now why would I pass out from thirst? And thirst from what? Not wanting to complete the test? Like, what do you mean?
As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
I swear, Valve gave some pretty weird dialogue for GLaDOS, I'm just gonna be honest. I then decided to jump too late and die in this water. I mean, I guess it could have gone worse. I mean, it could have been shot, you know. I struggled to figure this one out because I literally sat here for 10 minutes doing this, which is not the right way. In fact, this is how you do it. This is actually a cool level, and I'm surprised that it's so short.
Did you know you can donate one or all of your vital organs to the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls? It's true.
Now, why would I do that, GLaDOS? I mean, if I wanted to build the ultimate girlfriend, why wouldn't I? Which I wouldn't. I mean, let's be real, because it would be too good for me. I then have a pretty interesting encounter with these turrets, in the form of them shooting at me and me knocking them over for them being pissed off at me for it.
Are you still there? Searching. Please put me down. Lost.
Then I find this secret area, which is about how the cake is a lie. I mean, it's kind of odd, but I mean, hey, at least it looks like a nice camp area, right? These combat skills against these turrets is also pretty next level.
Activated.
Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Okay, so what I'm getting at is that I'll be sent there if I don't buy an Apple product. Alright, cool. Sweet, it's a love cube, so let's get down to business, if you know what I mean.
The symptoms most commonly produced by Enrichment Center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
If it says that it wants to hug me, I'm gonna do it, GLaDOS. You're not gonna stop me.
Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator.
We then have to burn the companion cube, and now I'm actually kind of pissed. Like, good lord.
You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
We then have another battle with turrets again, because this is how YouTube end up gets you, with turrets pointed at your face, as well as your bank account. We finish the final test to find that, well, guess what? We're about to be burned alive. But then we escape.
What are you doing? Stop it. We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended we were going to murder you.
And you were gonna murder me. That's kind of messed up, man. You're gonna murder me? Like, good lord. And now, it's time to escape. And rather than showing you literally every part of it, I'm just gonna do a montage. So, cue the montage.
Are you?
Well, you found me. Congratulations.
Welcome to the domain of GLaDOS, otherwise known as the entirety of Susan Wojcicki's house. We gotta put these heads into the burner because apparently that's gonna, destroy her, but I mean, okay, sure. This guy is telling us how to make a chocolate cake by repeating the recipe. I mean, it's cool, but I'm not really gonna care. This guy is literally a zombie, so I guess, that's cool, I guess. I don't really know. Then we see the entire world fall apart, and then we fade to white. Yeah, to be completely honest, this parking lot of this Wendy's definitely ain't looking so good. Then we find the cake that we were hoping to get a slice of. Oh god, no, Wheatley's coming quick. Everybody run, he's gonna throw us down a cliff. Wait, run!
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science.
To conclude, this game is a classic among PC shooters. It changed the way that we see gaming through the use of portals and puzzles and oddball solutions, and it's a great game altogether. It is a game that I return to play again for its simplicity and fun. And while the game definitely is short, because I only took 2 hours to complete it, by the way, it is worth your time for how short it is. Because for what it is a great game and is a blast to play if you simply want to kill some time. But with that, I know this video might be a bit short, maybe, I don't really know. But if it is, I'm just gonna leave it here. My name is PandaPowerSauce, remember to stay saucy, and I'll see you in the next one. Later!